What up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. 35 here, coming back at you again, live from the 35 Sports Studio. If you're watching this show, just like it, subscribe. The more you like it, the more my pretty little face gets put everywhere. But that's just me. Anyway, this is Mr. 35 from 35 Sport. Like I said, I'm coming to you today live from the studio. We are going to be talking about uh, the weekly college review, the weekly college review. So that's what we're going to be doing. Hopefully I get all this stuff. Let's see. Going like talking about. So this weekend was a wow college playoff. It was a college. Uh, Man, it was some things going on. Things that needed to happen for a team to get in. Things needed to happen so team can just coast. So what we're gonna talk about is one of my biggest thing was from this weekend was the melting pot. As Joe Clack was said, they are cannibalizing themselves. I watched 0 to 60 with Matt, and they said that the Big 12 is eating itself alive. They got a lot of good ball playing right now. And the most important story that most people are talking about these days is Colorado. I'm not going to stay on the subject too much about it, but I've been everybody know. I've been rooting for Coach Prime since he came from Jackson State, Trinity. Been watching him since he went on overtime, all that stuff. Been watching Shador since he was a little kid, flossing the chain. But now it's up to them. In order to win the Big 12, their path have been marked. Iowa State has lost. Kansas State has lost. All of them got one losses. To be more comfortable, you want BYU to lose in the Holy War, the Holy Game. That is Utah versus BYU. Now, Colorado do not play BYU. So, and to feel more comfortable, I guarantee to feel more comfortable, you will want Iowa State to lose another game. The chance of that happen is very unlikely because Matt Campbell don't usually lose games like that back to back, but that was a nail biter. It was a very good nail biter. But we're gonna go as we talk about it, we're gonna go through some of the season. I got it pulled up right here. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this going. All right, here we go, guys. This is the ranking that I'm gonna share with y'all based on what I'm my intellectual. This is the standing right now. This is the CFP guarantee right now. The at-large team will be Army. But Army is, let's see, Army is part of the AAC. But yes, Army and Boise State is basically tied for each other. You know, that's my dog. She just want attention, I guess. So basically, let me share this with you guys. Up, wrong one. Let's see. Alrighty. Let's see if we can do this again. So we're gonna go through the ACC. Basically, Miami and SMU don't have to play each other till the ACC championship game. So basically, called Pitt lost, Clemson lost, Louisville won, and so far. So that's basically how they go. Unless both of these two teams just suck, I highly doubt that. But you know, BY. Now this is what I'm talking about. BYU is still ranked. It's undefeated, which you know they probably go out undefeated. But the main game, which is a big time rival, is this week when they play Utah. They call it the Holy Game. And another game that a lot of people ain't thinking about BYU could lose is Arizona State. Arizona State is legit. They are playing some good ball. That young coach got them going. So I would think, but the whole playoff situation right now, in order for Colorado to get in, they have to beat Texas Tech and they have to win the rest of the game, which they got Oklahoma State, Kansas, and Utah. So now they got to go down to that Love It. Love It is not an easy place to play. It is not. So, and let's see, the Big Ten, Oregon needed Penn State to lose. They needed it. That's the only way they could have got in. So now, basically, Oregon Ducks, if they don't drop an egg, they're in the Ten championship game. Now, Ohio State needs Indiana to lose. But the only way they do that, as you see here, they have to beat them this week. They have to beat them November 23rd. And they need Michigan to beat Indiana. They need Michigan to beat Indiana. So basically Indiana and Oregon, their path to the CFP and the big game is basically on their own. I don't think they're gonna leave a one-loss Indiana or one-loss Oregon out of the college football playoff. So it's funny that a two-loss Ohio State may not get in. Isn't that funny? Because if Indiana go undefeated, Ohio State will not get in. And if Penn State went out, a one-loss Penn State would get in. That's crazy though. Now let's go on to who else could get in. Let's go to the big SEC. That's my neck of the wood. Right now, Georgia's number one. But it's so funny that Georgia still may not be able to get in. They still might not be able to get in. But no, what happened? Yeah, LSU lost. A&M lost. So Georgia next few game is they have Ole Miss this week. Then they got Tennessee, and of course they got Georgia Tech at the big rivalry game. But that's gonna be a game. SEC, going to the SEC championship is gonna be something else. Let's get back to it. Uh where is it? SEC championship game. Um, and we also see that Texas still can get in, but Texas, man, they got a schedule. Arkansas is still playing good ball. You know, Kentucky, they right above us. They ain't got that many wins. And A&M is that little quarterback that guy is playing some game, and they're gonna end up getting them in the. They don't watch it. That little quarterback gonna be something else. Reed is his name, and he didn't lose them that game. Lord have mercy. How did A&M lose that game, man? So that's basically what I'm talking about today. The CFP, I think they should not leave. If Army go undefeated, they should be in. They should not leave an undefeated team out of the college football playoff. I don't care if it is LSU. I don't care if it is Alabama. And I don't care if it is Notre Dame. If they're undefeated, some of these teams should drop out. Like this Boise State, I don't care. Boise State shouldn't get in if Army go undefeated. It's not about who you play. Well, I don't know how the committee gonna go by it. Because tomorrow is the first ever CFP ranking. They will show the top 12 all the schools that will get in. So I will be watching that show, so I might live stream it just to see what's going on. Uh Man, it's gonna be something though. And also, uh, yeah, it's a lot of team that's in here that may not be able to be like Ohio State. They may not be in here though, if they lose to Indiana. They may drop flat out. Notre Dame is waiting on that. They may jump up there. Boise State may jump. Alabama, SMU. I mean, you know, let's look at this. And this is how I'm looking at it. If Miami go undefeated and go to the ACC championship and lose to SMU, the ACC potentially have two in. Now think about it. That's two from the ACC. Then Oregon, excuse me, Oregon go and Indiana goes undefeated, and they play each other. They get in. So that means Ohio State may not get in. And think about this. If Georgia go undefeated and Tennessee, but they play each other, so that's impossible. Who's the other team that they don't play? I don't think Georgia play A&M. Or do they? Let me look at the schedule. Uh, let's see. They play Arkansas, Mississippi State. We almost won that thing, but you know what? You know what? Georgia do not play A&M. So that's another scenario that we could be talking about. Listen to this. If Georgia and A&M, but A&M got two losses though. You can't justify that because Texas will have two losses. Yeah. So the only way you can justify this if I can't. Because Georgia will have two losses if they lose to Tennessee. That means Texas will get in, but Texas have to beat A&M. Man, the SEC's all twisted up. So I can't justify how the committee gonna let two loss SEC team in. I don't see how they're gonna justify that. Because if you think about it, like I said, if Oregon go undefeated, Indiana go undefeated, so that would kick Ohio State out. Those two will automatically get in. Miami, SMU don't play each other until the ACC championship game. And both of them go undefeated in conference. And SMU somehow beat Miami. Miami and SMU will get in. So that's four teams already. And then if Army go undefeated, they get in. If Colorado run the table, they get in. There's six teams already. Washington State, if they win out, they cannot deny a one-loss Washington State team. So that's seven teams will get in. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Who the other five team gonna be? If Army go undefeated, they get in. So who the other five teams gonna be? Boise State, possibly. They could get in. So let's look at this, people. You have a chance that there will be no Alabama. Oh my gosh. Because you will have Oregon, Indiana. Let's just play the scenario out. Oregon, Indiana. That's two. Then you will have a let's see. And then you will have we're just gonna go with the team we have. And then you will have a one-loss Penn State. They would get in if Penn State went out. And then that's three teams in. Then you will have a one-loss BY. Let's just say if Colorado run the table, they will be the Pac-12 champion, and they will play. They will have to play BYU in the championship game. A one-loss BYU team. Will they keep them out? I don't think so. So you got Oregon, Penn State, Indiana, BYU. If Colorado run the table, Colorado. Then you have the SEC champion, whoever that may be. I just can't tell you that. And then you will have, just say, let's think about this. If Miami and SMU both go undefeated in the conference because they don't play each other until the ACC championship game, and somehow SMU beat Miami, so that's six teams. SMU will guarantee to get in. They'll be the champion, and then you will have a one-loss Miami team. That's eight teams right there. And then Army go undefeated. That's nine. Then Boise State win out. That's 10. What other two teams that you're gonna get up in there? If Iowa State went out, they'll have one loss. You know what I'm saying? Iowa State will have one loss. Washington State, they would go undefeated. If they went out, they will only have one loss. You know? Are you gonna leave a one-loss team out of the college football playoff just so an SEC team can get in there? Because on the SEC team, it is listen, Georgia has to play Tennessee. Texas has to play A&M. Bama, I don't even know who they play. Ooh, snap. They got Mercer, Auburn, Oklahoma. Whip dee doo. See, that's so sad. Look, A&M, they don't play, they gotta play Texas and Auburn, New Mexico State. Oh, wait. And then look at let's see. Texas. They went out, they could be playing Georgia again. Georgia, let's see. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back to standing. Georgia. This is who Georgia got. Georgia have Tennessee. If they went out, they almost guaranteed. All they have to do is beat Tennessee, they'll be in there. Georgia control their own destiny. Because everybody else, Alabama got two more SEC games. Auburn to Oklahoma. And Tennessee. I think everybody got two SEC games. Except Georgia. Georgia only got one, that's Tennessee. They have to beat Tennessee. Tennessee got how many? Ooh. They gotta play us this week. That's a W. Mississippi State, man. What is going on with y'all? My Bulldogs, it's rebuilding. It's rebuilding. That's all I can say. But God help me. I can't brag about nothing. So Tennessee got two more games. They got Vandy, which is not a guaranteed win, and that's a rivalry game, big time rivalry game. And they got Georgia. and Mississippi State, whatever. They got three SEC games, so one of them don't even count. Because I am so past it with Mississippi State, man, because I am livid that we can't get nobody to come to our school. We got the air raid offense, and everybody want to go to the big time school like, oh, I want to play. You want to play in the SEC? Come to Mississippi State. You almost guaranteed to play because we are bare. We are naked to the fact that we have absolute nobody. See, people, this is why I don't like doing college football because I always come back to Mississippi State. I always come back to my Bulldog. These puppies, all the big dog left. They hit the transfer portal. All 22 of them. 10 on defense, 8 on offense. Gone. Starting quarterback. Gone. Doing pretty darn good at Washington. Can't knock it. Let him play. Anyway, gone. We have nothing. We had a bunch of puppies that was in the dogs that was in training. And then all of a sudden they have to go to the fight. They ain't never been in the fight. So now, does this helps my puppies? Does this help my dogs? Do they grow up like, oh, I'm gonna learn from this, I'm gonna become more aggressive, a bigger dog, or are they gonna shrink back? Oh, are they gonna be a feist and they won't come out and go hunt? That's what I'm mad about. The transport portal killed us, man. It killed us. And then we got a quarterback from Baylor, got hurt, freshman stepped in, playing lights out. And we won't catch the ball for him. And when I'm saying that we need Cade Cunningham, I want Cade Cunningham. He's from Mississippi. He's trying to go to Alabama. He don't need to go to Alabama. He need to come to Mississippi State where he got a freshman quarterback that will throw him the ball. Come on to Mississippi State because I can't stand losing to Ole Miss 2 years in a row. We won it last year. I think we won last year. Yeah, well, I think we won the Egg Bowl last year. No, we did. Sucks. That sucks. Yeah, we didn't win the last year. That sucks. That really sucks. Well, that's my rant for today, people. This is Mr. 35. This is 35 Sport. If you got any question, you know how to get in contact with me. Let's see. We could call it a review. Let's see. Uh, Let me see what we got. They didn't want to text the show, see what's going on. Taking in questions now. All right. We might have a few questions here. Ooh. Let's see. All right. Question number one says, can Tennessee get in? Yes, Tennessee can get in. They have to win out, and then they would have to be more likely if Tennessee win. That's an interesting scenario because that means Georgia would have two losses. Somebody in the SEC, everybody in the SEC is not going to have a one loss because Bama got two, Georgia have one, Texas have one. Everybody in the SEC have lost a game. Texas A&M has to play Texas, so either yeah, and they already have two losses. A&M do. So Tennessee will have to win out to get in. Who they will play in the SEC championship, I don't have a clue. So That's the question today. Another question is when we gonna have some more people on the interview. I'm gonna try to get as many people as possible on the interview. That's if they want to come on. That's if they want to come on. So, all right. So that's my rant for today. Hope you enjoy the show. Like it. Again, like I said, like, subscribe if you want to. This college football is going to be crazy, dynamic. Uh, let's go Niners. We didn't have a chance to lose this weekend, so we are back this weekend. Hopefully, we get everybody going. So, hopefully, we get everybody going. I appreciate all the love that y'all been giving me. Let's see. Hey, and that's it. This is Mr. 35, and I really appreciate again how everyone is tuning into the show. Thank you for that. Like I say, and I always say, remember, like and subscribe to the show. You want to hear more? We'll talk about the NFL season sometime this week. How Lamar Jackson is you're gonna get a Super Bowl out of me. Remember that? Yeah. You're gonna get a Super Bowl out of him. But yep, so we're just gonna wait for that. All right. And let the music take control. Well, all right, DJ, give me that beat one time.
The shop lipstick here and everyone complain. That same mad shit on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that. I stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being